There is a foreign language that we all need to learn. Can you talk tech? If you feel like you're late to the party and technology is moving too fast, the solution is not to stop in your tracks. It's fairly easy to catch up on and definitely worth the investment. Deseret News technology columnist Amy Iverson is here with some words of encouragement. So good to see you, friend.
Hello, welcome back.
So we find this, thank you so much. We find this, the older I get, I'll speak from personal experience, the farther away I feel from like my sister's generation and her lingo.
Oh, well, and I'm even talking about the older generation because I don't know about you, but I am tech support for like a million older people.
I'm sure you are.
And I just
including me.
Yeah, no,
including me.
There've got to be resources out there, you know, for older adults who still want to stay in touch with grandkids.
So you're specifically speaking to grandma, grandpa.
Seniors, yes.
People who want to stay in touch and kind of bridge those generational gaps. Where do we go?
Well, there's some great resources. And the thing to know is that seniors are online more than ever before. So first of all, they're using social more. They have smartphones more than ever before. But still the majority don't have a smartphone. And the majority feel very inadequate when it comes to how do I do the most simple thing with their computers.
Well, I can't imagine. I mean, seriously, I think I do. I think of how inadequate I feel, not to keep making it about me. But you know, put a couple generations between that, it would be so overwhelming.
Yeah, so you want to look for a few things. So if you're thinking maybe for Father's Day, you're going to get your dad or your grandpa a phone, a smartphone. They're getting in the smartphone. My dad luckily already has one, but I have to help him a lot. But you want to look for things like big icons. A lot of people like Apple because it's simple, but a lot of people like Samsung because you can customize it and customize volumes and things like that.
Okay.
But there are actually some cell phones that specifically are geared towards seniors that I found. One is the Jitterbug Smart. And what it has that's interesting...
I like the name.
I know. You can pay an extra like $20 a month to have a couple of things that are cool. Like a 24/7 medical person on call.
Nice.
So you just call, you need your prescription refilled, or you have a question about something that hurts or whatever. And then there's one called the Doro 824. What it does is kind of cool. It gives you, as the child or whoever, remote access. So if you're like, oh, did you get Aunt June's new phone number? No. Okay, you can go into their phone from your phone and change her contact for her.
Oh, how nice.
Isn't that cool?
Yes, rather than waiting until you're in the same room to update or...
Let you have remote access.
That's
also,
cool.
That one has an emergency button, which has come in handy a lot for people.
I'm sure. What about resources? You talked about the Amy helpline. You can always call that number.
1-800 call Amy.
Any websites, any you know, resources you can provide us that way?
Well, I was super excited to find that AARP, which is a great resource anyway, has a fantastic website that's all about tech.
Really?
And so it has a social media aspect. It has phones and tablets. And the thing I love about it is it really gets granular. So if you go into phones and tablets, say, you can say, show me how to get directions with Google Maps on my Android phone.
You're detailed, girl.
And each one of them has a short interactive video that shows them. Then they can pause it if they need to, rewind it. What was that again? You know, of course, these are things you could be doing with your grandma, but I mean, I think it's great and gives them independence to be able to go on and just look at these little interactive videos and figure it out for themselves.
I love it.
And it might save your patience and sanity.
And your phone bill for all the calls that you take. Thank you for answering our questions, though. And her column is a great resource to check out as well. Where can we find all of your advice?
DeseretNews.com/Amy.
We'll link you over from the Studio 5 website.